guys, I just wanted to make a semi-quick video, letting y'all know what's going on. I do not have my nephew today. He is gone for a few days. Well, he's been gone for a few days already, but he'll be gone for a few more days, which is okay. It's a well-needed break. I was very mad to begin with, but yeah, I'm glad because I needed that break. He is definitely full throttle, as any 2-year-old boy is. And so, yeah, I don't really have the energy to keep up with him. And he just wants to, he doesn't stop moving at all. So, and he's not the kid who, like, gets 12 hours of sleep at night. He gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning, or 5:30. So, he's an early bird and goes to bed late. And I just can't handle that. Let's see, what has been going on with me? I did overdo it for Christmas, I will admit to that. It took me a couple days to recoup from traveling home, but I was okay. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Christmas was crazy. We tried to put our tree up 2 days before Christmas Eve, and last year I had broken the Christmas tree. Don't ask how. But it was broken, and it wouldn't stand, and it wouldn't do anything. And so we tried to get it to stand this year. We got a new one, or a new stand for it, because we use fake Christmas trees. But the stand didn't work, and we had got it to stand, and then I went to do something. I don't remember what I was trying to do, but I knocked over the Christmas tree again. And it wouldn't stand from that point on. So we had to buy a third stand, or a second new stand, but it works now. It's up, it's still lit. So it didn't go up 2 days before Christmas. It went up a day before Christmas Eve. Usually goes up at like Christmas Eve. I was very angry about that. But it's up. And at first my nephew kept telling me I broke the tree. But then he moved on to Grandpa broke the tree. Because Grandpa had to take it back apart. So Grandpa broke the tree. I didn't break the tree. So I'm okay with that. Let's see. Christmas Eve is when my family does absolutely everything. So it was very busy that day. And we eat dinner, and then we open presents until you're up really late. And then Christmas Day, you spend with family. You don't. I mean, we have a big Christmas Day dinner. I guess big. I don't know. It's not really big. But there's only, me and my parents, my sister, and my nephew that are here, so it can't be too big. And for those who don't know, my family's originally from Germany, so I have an uncle in San Diego, and like the rest of my family's in Germany. So, yeah. Makes it really hard to get together for Christmas or other holidays. But we talk almost every day, so that's okay. And then, so Christmas Day, we just lounged around. I think I watched, like, movies all day or something. I don't remember. Probably played on Facebook, knowing me. And then the 26th, the day after Christmas, which was what, Monday? I overdid it again. I kind of recouped on Christmas Day, but not quite enough to actually, like, do everything I wanted to do on Monday. And so I actually went out with a family in town where I started watching one of these kids 10 years ago, and now she's about to be a teenager, so it's very weird for me. And her sister's about to turn 15, which is even crazier for me to think about. So I went and hung out with them most of the day. We went to a bunch of shops, and we went to the mall, and that was crazy because the mall, I in town where I live has like 6 stores, and I'm not kidding when I say 6 stores. It's like an outlet shop rather than, or a strip mall rather than a mall, but it's inside a building. But the mall in town has like 200 stores, and so, in town where my parents live, has like 200 stores, and it was so overwhelming to go in there. Like, it was insane. I had no idea where I was. I felt lost. I think there was more people in that mall than I have seen in a very long time. It was just crazy. And then that night, me and my sister went to Walmart to get a few things, and I was like spent. Completely and utterly spent. And I went to use a wheelchair because I knew I couldn't. Like, the lines were outrageous, and I wasn't feeling well, and my heart rate was high, and I was dizzy, and so I was like, well, I mean, I need to get things, so I decided to use one of the wheelchairs there, but they wouldn't let me. They said that they needed it for other customers, which, fine, you look at me, I don't look sick, whatever. It didn't really make me mad. I was just like, let's just get in, get out, and we'll be fine. So I ended up sitting in the shopping cart, and my sister was pushing me around. And it was really awkward because I came across, like, friends that I hadn't seen in a very long time, like, since high school or, the year or two after. And so it's been at least 5 years right before I got sick. And they had no idea what was going on, and they didn't understand why I was sitting in a shopping cart, and then I was like, well, I really can't walk around the store right now, but how do you explain that? And they were just looking at me weird. It was just really awkward, but whatever. I don't really care. It's my life. I mean, I'm used to it. My sister was used to it. My sister was pulling me around on the cart at one point because I needed to get out of the cart so we could use it, so I just stood on, the metal parts, and she pulled the cart. So, you do what you gotta do. But it was fun. We had a really fun time. Really hoping to, like, recoup today and tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm supposed to be going to see a friend. Actually, my youth minister from high school and his wife. He will have dialysis tomorrow. He's doing well. He's been home now for a month. Or not a month. 2 weeks. And he's doing well. He has dialysis 3 times a week and everything. He's doing pretty good. So we're gonna go visit him and his wife. We'll take him to dialysis and stuff, and spend time with his wife while he's there, and go back and visit with him for a little bit too. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be very low key, so I can handle that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have planned for the week. And a lot of reading. I'm planning on reading a lot. Or at least until Saturday when my nephew comes back. Because then I won't get to read. I won't get to do anything but be at his will. Let's see what else happened. The day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd of December, I got the most shocking phone call ever. For me, anyway. It was like 11:30 in the morning, and I'm thinking every doctor's office is closed, for the most part, that I know of. And the cardiology office in Boone calls me, and I'm just like, I'm not going to answer that, because I see it's like the clinician line, and I'm like, I don't want to even know what they want to do with me. So let's not go there, and say we did. So I got a message, and I listened, and it was the nurse practitioner, Kathy, which shocked me, because after the last time I had talked to her, I was like, I can't deal with her at all. Right now, she just, it's too stressful to have to, like, see her. And, she called and, wanted me to call her back. So I call her back, and she just wanted to, like, check on me, which I thought was weird. And she was like, apparently she hasn't, like, communicated with the actual cardiologist I see at the office because she was so crazy, like, out of the loop at all. And apparently she didn't even look at my chart. I have no idea. But she was just like, yeah, I need to kind of go over these heart monitor results. And I was like, ones I've been over twice. Like, I turned this heart monitor in a month ago. But okay. Actually, it was more than a month ago. And so I had actually gone over the results on the 1st of December. And then again on the 13th of December. So, okay, we'll go over it the 23rd of December. I'm okay with that. Whatever you want to do. And she was like, it's pretty normal, and you get really fast, and you drop really slow, and I was just like, I know, and it's not normal. She just kind of like, what do you mean? And I was like, have you not been talking to anybody? That was just, like, blowing my question. I mean, she started it off saying, she knew I was going down to Baptist and to see the EP, and she knew I was traveling, and she just wanted to check on me. And then she wanted to know, what I had found out and everything else. And I was like, well, he told me my heart rhythm wasn't normal. And she was just like, oh, I need to go find his note. And I was just like, what? Like, but it was really sweet that she called to check on me. And I really appreciated that. It shows that there is still hope for her, I think, for her to realize. I think she's starting to realize more and more that, especially with these heart monitor results. I think it's the first one she's actually ever seen. She was just like, wow, there is a problem. So, told her I was doing okay, but she said that if anything was to happen, I'd give her a call. So I'm assuming she's still going to be there after the 1st, even though my cardiologist at that office is gone. His last day is the 31st of December, and I'm really sad. But I'm kind of praying that someone else in his spot will come who is very understanding, who maybe knows a little more about what, POTS or just autonomia in general. You never know how God's going to use that open spot at all. So I'm looking kind of forward to that, but I'm really going to miss Dr. Fox. He's one of my favorite doctors ever. So, yeah. But, yeah. Oh, I also have to go to the doctor on Friday. I'm not excited about that. I was really hoping not to do that while I was in town, but the nurse practitioner actually made a call, and I'm going to get some IV magnesium while I'm down here. And my dad actually has an appointment that day too, so I have to go with him. He's actually pretty blind, and so he can't see a lot of things. Plus, my mom was supposed to have an appointment, but she can't make it. She's not doing well. Well, she normally doesn't do well, and I know that sounds really weird, but my mom has really, really bad MS. So, it's really hard for her to do anything, and getting in and out of the house and just traveling to the doctors is very hard for her at all. So she had actually called to have to cancel. The doctor said, that would be okay. We'll wait another month or two and see how you're doing, see maybe if you can do a little better then. But I need to go with him for her too, because I have to explain a couple of things. She has a bunch of pressure sores that I'm afraid are going to open and turn into really bad big sores. So I need to talk to him about what we can do about that. So if you could pray for those things too, that'd be wonderful. And I'm really going to go because this is a really long video. And I will talk to y'all later, and I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying pretty weather or snowy weather. And if you have snow, you can send it my way because it doesn't ever snow here, and I'm sure everyone here would enjoy that. So yeah, we'll talk to y'all later.